Hi. So another weekend and another update. So right now I'm standing up and the reason is very simple. My back is hurting a lot right now and standing and walking is basically the only ways in which I know how to not make the pain worse. So if I sit down for even short amounts of time, uh, my back pain becomes quite intense and it gets hard for me to walk straight even. So it takes a while for me to sort of regain the ability to walk like a normal person if I sit down for like a couple of minutes when I take a bathroom breaks, for instance. So it's quite bad, but yeah, it's not as bad as it was last week. But before we talk more about that, let's consider what I weigh right now. And as we can see, I'm now at 93 kilograms, so I gained some weight. And if we consider the past couple of months, we can see this slow trend of me sort of regaining all the weight that I've lost. Not quite, but a lot of it has been regained. And I would like to talk about it. So this past week, I've been eating really badly. Part of it was to distract myself from the pain, but also when the pain was so much, it was so easy to revert back to old habits. And yeah, I wanted to talk a bit about that. So the difficulty with losing weight, or rather not regaining weight that you've lost, is not that it's so difficult to know what you should do, but rather the difficulty is that it's so easy to fall back into these bad habits, especially once you sort of get the ball rolling. And it is really dangerous and something that I've been neglecting. Because if we look through the videos I've posted on this channel, we see that I have gained weight slowly over time, and I should have been more vigilant about it for a longer time. And if we really think back on it, I think the problems, I guess, started sometime in April, or maybe early May or something like that. But basically, it was sort of slowly becoming more and more apparent that I was sort of veering off track pretty significantly. And then I had the back pain issues and felt demotivated and got even more off track, so to speak. And now, even though I'm not as how to put it, I'm not in as bad of a mental state as I was back then, I've still sort of got the ball rolling in the wrong direction, and I have neglected really stopping it properly. So now we're here, and well, the bad news is that we're here. We have had massive setbacks, and now we need to right the ship. But on the other hand, the good news is that it's actually really easy, at least on paper, to fix it. All I have to do is stop eating candy, stop eating snacks. That's it. If I do that, I'm certain I will lose weight again. So that's good. And, I can say with confidence that, even though I don't think this weight gain helps me in any way, the most important thing for me right now is to find a way to cope with my back pain, and especially make it better, more manageable. Because right now, the way it's making itself known right now, it's not really a sustainable situation, because the reason why it got so bad was because the back pain made me stand a lot more than I had been doing previously. It had me walking a lot more, and eventually my feet got tired, they got strained, they got overexerted. So they got damaged, and then I had to rest them, and then the back pain got way worse than I could have possibly imagined. Just the fact that I struggled to walk straight after sitting down for 15 minutes, it's completely, it's insane. It is unbelievable how bad it is, truly unbelievable. However, when I stand up, when I walk around, it kind of goes away, or at least a lot of it does. I still feel pain in my back even when I stand, but it's a lot more manageable. I can still walk straight if I just keep standing. However, I know from experience I can't keep standing, so I have a big problem to solve. And what I'm planning on is to start swimming, because it's the only mode of exercise I can imagine where I can sort of get my back muscles to work so that I don't have pain, so that my back heals, and it's the only, while at the same time it does not sort of strain my feet. You could try other things, but it's the only thing I can think of that could actually fit the bill and actually work for me right now, based on the dire situation. Because I tried some biking earlier today, and yeah, sure, it doesn't hurt my feet, but then my back gets fucked again. Like, I cannot bike without getting into pain. I cannot sit without getting pain. I cannot sleep for a full night without waking up struggling to stand up again. It is insane, and I will be talking to my physiotherapist again and explain how the situation has sort of deteriorated after I sort of believed it was the worst had passed, actually. But no. It became so much worse than it ever was before. And sort of consult with him and talk about how to sort of deal with the strain on my feet, how I can sort of develop strategies for that, whether I can do something besides swimming, if there is anything I can do to alleviate the pain in my back without hurting my feet. Because the strategy I have right now is fuck my feet. Seriously, fuck them hard, because right now I can walk with pain in my feet. I can't walk with this back pain. And I can promise you, the back pain is so much worse than the heel spurs. It is so much worse than the strained heel sinews. It's so much worse than a marching fracture. It is worse than anything that has befallen my feet yet. And my feet are strained. They're strained right now because I've been standing for the entire day with maybe 2 hours of lying down on my back for rest. But otherwise, I've been standing, I've been biking, and yeah, they're getting tired. But at this point, I just feel, yeah, I have to make priorities, and the only thing I can think of is the back takes priority right now. It sucks, but it is what it is, basically. And if we look at what my overall body situation looks like, we don't see these major shifts from week to week. But if you look at, say, how my body looked in March and how it looks right now, I think it can be apparent that I've gained some weight. So I guess these logs are doing what they're supposed to do. At least if I watch them properly and try to sort of analyze them continuously, because then I should notice that I've gained weight. It is visible in major ways, and it's time to get back on track. Even though the back pain issues are serious, this does not have to interfere with my weight loss in any way, because I need to exercise. It's the only thing that works for the back pain. Painkillers don't do shit. They don't do shit for the back pain. They help, I think, with my feet, but not with the back pain. Because what I am suspecting is that it's a hernia. It's a really bad hernia that is pressing against either one nerve or a couple of nerves. And the reason why I'm almost certainly convinced that this is what's happening is because when I sort of do my back exercises, I can feel something like almost kind of like plucking on a string in my back. And it's like pluck. It's like almost you can sort of do it with your elbow as well in some ways. It's really a really weird and uncomfortable feeling, but you can sort of feel that, yeah, something is pressing against like a sinew or something in my back that's really strained and probably inflamed, probably pressing on a bunch of nerves, and it makes it all so bad. Yeah, it's been a long rant now, all about my back. But yeah, that's the thing right now. It's been, this past week has been pure agony, and it's really serious, and I really need to strategize carefully going forward, because I have a thesis to write right now, and the past week I haven't been able to do any work, almost any work whatsoever, because when I was sitting down in front of my computer, my back got so bad I had to stop after just a short amount of time. So I maybe got an hour's worth of work done in the entire week because of the back pain. It was literally that bad. And I need to work more than that. I need to be able to work more. So yeah, I need to tread carefully going forward and be efficient. I probably have to sort of plan out my day a lot more carefully from now on, just so that I stay on schedule and don't sort of fall off the time plan. But yeah, I think it's time to end this vlog. I've been talking a lot about the pain now, but yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully it gets better, but who knows? So until next time, goodbye.